Hello people, this is Latsu7 and welcome to another part of the CTRLP, and it has been too long, I say that since the last episode, and I hope that I would be able to finish this off pretty quickly, and I apologize for one thing. As you can see from the relic counter there, I already went and got all the platinums because I had a live recording which took kind of a bit too long, and I kind of lost the file when I got the new computer and stuff, so now I just kind of need to record it again, and yeah. Well, on the plus side, there is that thing that I already know, I see the time, so it shouldn't take as long. But you never know, it's CTR. So we start off with the Engine Labs here. One of the more difficult relics in the game, I would say. And we start off with that there, and there's a chance that I might record this on post, just because I really do have troubles with this relic. This particular relic indeed, because it's so difficult. It's really difficult for me to get, because this platinum right here, it took me perhaps an hour of trying to get when I did it. So it's not the track itself is difficult, it's just that the relic is difficult to get to that time, and you need to get all of the boxes what are scattered everywhere. So I apologize. I deeply apologize for little inconveniences there. And see, I missed one there. It doesn't matter too much, but I need to get all of them because I think I need to be a bit cheap. With this track in particular, because the thing is, I already missed one there, so that kind of is going to hinder our chances a little. Bit. Not that much, I guess, but then again, I'm not too sure because it's Engine Labs. It's really difficult, and I'm telling you why it's difficult. It's just it's the boxes everywhere, and it's difficult to keep the momentum going. It's difficult to get all the boxes and keep the momentum going because they are indeed scattered everywhere. So it's not that easy, and you kind of need to plan out your strategy a little bit. Not that much as in Pokemon, but then again, you need to plan it out a little bit because you kind of have to have an idea what you're going to do with the track itself, because it's not very easy. Just go for the track and do that, because I need to now get here, get all these threes, because I cannot really leave anything for the last lap, because I don't think I can really go and get them on that last lap. And now that I leave all the big boxes here, it does make it a bit easier, but I fall down, which in turn kind of signifies that I don't have a chance, so I have to restart once again. And if I don't get it on this try, then I'm probably gonna do some editing for your convenience, just because that's how I'm going to roll upload it. And there I miss. Okay, I'm not gonna do editing after this one, because yeah, okay, I will do editing after this one if I fail. The thing is that was a way too fast an attempt, and okay, if I get past that point, I will do some editing, and past that point and fail, then I will do some editing. That's what I meant to say right there and then, but I kind of couldn't find the wording for it, so it's fine. No, it should. Okay, so here's the thing. You need momentum to get those kind of boxes what are far up ahead, and it's difficult. It's difficult to get it. I know I can do it, but I'm not sure if I can do it with the conjunction of 3 right there. So I'm gonna dismiss it for now, and then try to get it on one other lap. And there we go. I think it's time for me to do some editing, unless I get it on this try, which I doubt. So I had a little bit of pause there, just because it's gonna be easier to edit. Because the thing is that I don't want to leave you hanging, and that's, well, for the obvious reasons. So Yeah, it's just that this track itself, it's difficult. It's not as difficult as the Platinum Relic on Crash Bandicoot 3 on Area 51. That's just hell. I tell you directly, it's just hell. You don't want to go through that. You don't ever want to go through that. When that's one of the relics that makes the Crash Bandicoot 3 so hard to complete. But it's not the relic what makes it so hard to complete. Yeah, one of the harder relics is Hot Cocoa. I believe it's Hot Cocoa, the secret level what you get from the and trophies, the night stage, the one with the motorcycle. With the motorcycle, you have to hit the alien sign for that. So I'm not exactly sure what level was it. I have a hunch that it might have been Hot Cocoa, not exactly sure about it, but it was one of those ancient history Hot Cocoa water skill levels, and I remember that you have to have the time of 1996, so that's really difficult to get, and to be fairly honest, I didn't get it legit. I did not. I kinda had to play around with the water a little bit until I got the time what I wanted, because I really couldn't make it. I couldn't make it. I had no idea how you're supposed to do it. It's just so difficult to go there and back again, because yes, I did say that with a purpose. I did say that with a purpose indeed. There and back again is a very, very good book. Although I haven't really read it all the way through, I still have enjoyed reading it. And yes, I wanted to loan it from the library, and I did. But it's difficult to find time for books. It's difficult to find time altogether when you're in school and when you're in business school, when you're in doing a lot of stuff at once, and yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. And although now it's pretty easy to just LP this LP through, I just had to sit down on my buttocks and do it that way. But the thing is that even then, it's pretty. Sometimes it's hard to find the motivation to. Sometimes, not always, but there are times when it's difficult to really motivate myself for this kind of stuff, just because it's not the easiest thing to do. It's not the easiest thing to do and go for the relics on this kind of tracks, which I actually got fairly easily, actually. So it's great, but it doesn't feel the same because I already know that I have it. I already know I have it, and yeah, I am just kind of casually talking about here. It's nothing really too exciting, I guess. Not too exciting. It's not a race. It's not a race. I'm gonna save the high score and show. Yeah, we can see that I'm actually faster. I was actually faster than I was before. So that's something. So now we exit to the map. Now we go to the map, and then we are just going to jump to the next track, which should be the Codex Castle, and Engine Labs was the most difficult one, so now I guess I can relax a little bit and start enjoying the LP a bit more, I guess, because it's fun to do LPs, but doing Relic Races like this, it's not always as fun, because, well, the thing is that it's hard, and because it's difficult, it's harder to be enjoying yourself and then focusing right on the money, because I know it can be done. It can be done. But the thing is that when I enjoy myself immensely, I have noticed that I don't focus as much to the game itself, so that's a thing. That's indeed a thing. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna retry immediately. I think I might be able to make it, but not really sure. Don't really want to try it right now. So let's try it again. Now we choose this kind of driving lane, so it's going to be a bit. There we go. We got the three. Boys. And lasses, if there is a girl watching this, or girls, who knows? I don't, because. But I'm usually just assume things. It's not really healthy to assume things. It just makes an ass out of you and me, because here's the thing. When you assume, you think that you know when you don't. And that alone isn't really... And I missed it too, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters that much. I don't think it... Oh, yes. Got it. That... This is when it happens. It's not fun. When it just directly drop you, but it's alright. It's alright. But I was talking about assuming, and if I don't immediately fail on that first 10 seconds, then I think we are just going to keep it going. And yeah, and just the thing about assuming, that I had a tendency to assume a lot from people, and that's why I didn't really... that's why I haven't had a time when I wasn't really interested in others as much, because the thing is that when you assume a lot from others, you can kind of lose interest in other people if you have ever had the same certain dilemma. And when you assume a lot from people, it just can make you seem cold. It can really make you seem cold. And that's kinda isn't something what I want to come across as a person, as a person to my people who I befriend. But it's sometimes difficult not to assume things when you have done that in the entirety of your life. You know, it's difficult to change who you are. And now my phone is ringing. I guess I had to do some editing and then just cut it right there. So just wait a little moment. Okay, well, I'm back here, and now we're gonna do some Cortex Castle a bit more indeed, so sorry about the little pause there. It just was the fact that my father came and called me, but I hope that you kinda got what I was saying about assuming and such. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for your social life. It's not really healthy for you if you want to come across as a very upbeat person. And I personally, when I narrate a Pokemon battle, it's always like I want to go all out because I really enjoy narrating a Pokemon battle. I just want to do it with a big smile on my face and that's gonna drop a Draco Meteor, and it's just so much fun to just go there and just let myself be free for a moment, you know? Because whoa, that was too close. That was too close. Too close, way too close. So the thing is that with the Pokemon battle, I really just enjoy going all out, and because it's difficult. I don't always go out, and the reason why I enjoy going all out and why I go all out in a Pokemon battle is usually just the reason that I don't do it too often, and that's kind of sad in a way. That's kind of sad in a way, in my own opinion. I don't know about your opinion, you can state that down below if you feel like it, but yeah, the thing is that Pokemon battles are something what I really like to narrate, and it's difficult, or sometimes it's difficult to find time to do that, because it does take time with the editing, and I think I just have to take down the big boxes and try to shoot for the fastest time, because it's no chance that we are gonna gather in the mall anymore. However, we still have a chance of winning this race. We still have a chance. We are still in this one. So we take that, and we take that too, and now we take that other. No. We don't take that too, so I don't think we are gonna make it. To be fairly honest, I don't think we are gonna make it. I don't think we are gonna indeed make it, but we're gonna indeed try for it, and we're gonna race as fast as we can. Hope for that too. Yes, we get it indeed. Not hit that spider right there, and now we drift. Now we cut the corners, and now it's time to try and go for the fastest time on this track. And now we take 2, or actually it's a 3. That's even better for us. And now, okay, I'm not gonna shoot for any of those. I'm just gonna drift, and I think we might make it. Actually, I think that looking at it, we might make it. Not sure. I'm just gonna have to cut the corners a little bit. I have to go for it. I have to go for the shortcut. Gonna make the jump. Yes, we make it. And now, oh, it's gonna go close. It's gonna come really close. Get the one. We have about 4 seconds to spare. We get that one. And yes, we get the Platinum Relic. We get the Platinum Relic without getting all the boxes. And That's brilliant! That's great! Oh my god! I even made a better time than I did before! So, here's a lesson for you guys. If you take a break from something, you're gonna become better without doing the thing. So, that's great. That's awesome. That's really great. I mean, I wasn't expecting to make that, so that's great. So now we move ourselves to another track, which I'm going to be very cheap at, and just going to be very cheap because the pause itself was very cheap on that track. So I'm not feeling bad about it at all. So now we jump to the final relic race of this episode, and then I'm gonna call it a day for this episode. And thankfully, as I do have a new computer, it shouldn't take about 5 hours to render the video. And this is my first LP, and I hope to finish it soon so I can start another one, because I think that I want to keep my channel a bit colorful. Because I really just want to keep a whole mess of content on my channel. Although I really enjoy making Pokemon battles, and I would really enjoy making live battles, but I unfortunately don't possess something called a capture card, so it's a thing what I can't really do. So unless you want to bear with the unbearable quality, so that's something. If you want me to do live battles, I can do them, and I would gladly do them, and then I fail there. So I don't exactly fail, it's just that I purposefully jumped right there. But the thing is that it failed because that's also the thing. In this track, you can indeed jump from there to pretty much to the finish line, but the thing there is that it's really difficult in my opinion. I don't think I have ever really done that without the super turbo jump, because there's a code to make every turbo pad a super turbo, and that alone, it's cheating, so I don't usually like to do it. You know, although I am a person who uses Pocket Gen, I don't like cheating. I don't really like cheating that much, because here's the thing: cheating is always, well, it's cheating. It's being not doing the thing properly. It's not doing it legit. So cheating isn't usually fun to do, and damn it. Cheating isn't usually fun to do, and there are times when you just simply fail it like that. Okay, there we go, and I think I have to do it on the last lap as well, it seems. Not sure if I'm gonna make it without it. Not gonna be sure if I'm gonna make it without it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to make it with it. So that's the thing. I'm being a giant hypocrite here and saying that I don't like cheating, and I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm just saying that I don't like cheating, although I do it. I do it because it's more convenient, it saves time, and it makes things more convenient for me. And it also makes things more convenient for you. For example, we can talk about Pokemon, although some of the viewers might not be interested. What is this, a child's game? Oh, no, I don't want you to talk about it. Now you want to talk about CTR and Crash Bandicoot. And speaking of Crash Bandicoot, I think I'm going to make a my next LP, at least Crash-based LP, is going to be Crash Bandicoot 1 with all the gems, and because I want to do it. I want to do the Crash Bandicoot 1 with all the gems, and I'm pretty sure we're not gonna make the platinum in time. So I believe that you have to listen to more of my ramblings, and just now, it's time for Dr. Neocortex to focus and unleash the track. Not unleash track, unleash himself, and allow himself to go as fast as ever, and now. It is. I always like to say "and now." It's because I'm not really from England. English isn't my mother tongue. It's not our primary language. So that's probably the reason why I like to say it a lot when I'm LPing or when I'm narrating, because usually it just conveys the point quite well. But I usually feel that I wanna learn some other ways of saying that kind of thing, so if you feel like sharing some of your favorite ways of conveying and now kind of message, I would go ahead and listen to it, because I don't know, I just want to have other ways of saying things, because I don't want to sound also monotone. So yeah, I just don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself a lot. Although I like repeating myself at times to convey a point, it's still it can become a bit boring to listen to, and I get that. I really do. I really do. Whoa. Oh, and there we fail. It's time to restart. Restart once again, and hope that Dr. Neocortex has the potential of using his car to the finest potential. I think there has to be another way of saying that, because yeah, I already talked about it. I'm already rambling about it, but what else can I do when I'm playing the game? I mean, I can't really say that I'm cutting the corners, going for the jump, and now he takes a 3, and now also he takes a 2 and 3, and now it's time for him to make another jump, and now it's just, I'm just repeating myself, because I don't have any really other ways of saying and now, because I don't know, I never thought about the synonyms for that kind of wording. So that's a thing. He's cutting the corners. I could just directly say it, but it kind of feels a bit dumb in my opinion. So I'm saying it. Maybe I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, dumb. But I like saying it a bit dumb, because I like to mix things up a little bit at times. And you might have noticed that I like mixing things up with my Pokemon team as well, because the thing is that if you use the same thing over and over again, you grow bored of it, and then you kinda start to grow bored of the game itself, and that's not really something what people want to do. So I'm mixing it up for myself and for others, so you should be thankful for me. But yeah, sometimes it's difficult to think of effective and kind of weird strategies in a way, because the thing is that when you play Pokemon, the thing is that you have to think about the most effective strategy, and if you don't know the metagame too well, it's difficult to think of meta-specific strategies, and it's difficult to think of strategy what really works in the metagame, because the thing is that in Pokemon, it's a strategic game, but it's also very luck-based, and we all know that we all are going to lose. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about people, the person I'm not really gonna talk about him. So I don't just feel like talking about the guy. You know, it's just he's him. I don't mind him too much, but I don't say that I like him either. So yeah. What I'm trying to say here is that the thing is that we all are going to lose at some point or another. Maybe perhaps because of bad play, or perhaps against an inexperienced player, or something what we didn't expect, like an unexpected strategy or something. So, but mixing things up makes things more enjoyable for both sides, usually, in my opinion. Although sometimes the person who we are playing against kinda is like, what are you doing? And then they lose, and then they're like, I want a bloody rematch, because I honestly did not enjoy what you did there. I did not like your strategy. I did not approve it, because it wasn't part of the metagame, and I think I'm gonna have to do some editing after this one if I fail. So yeah, but the thing is that what I'm rambling about is that there are people who don't really like hipsters, or people who like to mix things up, because the thing is that what I'm trying to say here is that there are people who don't like other people who mix things up. People don't like other people who are original, and I find that a little bit sad, because the thing is that mixing things up makes the game more interesting in my opinion, and I'm not trying to force my opinion upon you, because quite frankly that's not how you do it. That's... Okay. I think I'm gonna finish my thought though. I think I'm just gonna continue there and finish my thought, and after this one I will do some editing. So what I'm trying to say here is that there are people, like I already established, that there are people who don't really like other people who try original strategies and be a bit quote-unquote weird. But the thing is, for me, in my opinion, they mix things up a little bit and make the game more enjoyable, in my opinion, because the thing is that when you mix things up, when you make things more interesting, quote-unquote, the thing is, the game becomes more enjoyable, and when you don't know exactly what the opponent is going to do, it's just, you have that, you kind of have to go through all the options what the opponent can do, and that alone makes the game more enjoyable, in my opinion, because you don't know, because it's the moment of feeling of discovery when you battle, you know? I think that some people have felt that when you try to debunk a other's set or what they're trying to do, and when you notice that they are doing something original or their team is completely weird, you kind of might feel a bit confused, and that's probably the reason why there are people who don't really like original strategies, because it makes them feel confused. It makes them feel that they are not in control of the battle, and I think that's true, because when you I have had that same kind of feeling. I have had that same kind of feeling that when I'm not in control of a battle, it makes I think that when people aren't in control, it makes them feel confused, and that makes them feel angry, because when they don't know what to expect, they feel confused, and it's difficult to play against. And yeah, I get that when you're feeling not in control, but I don't think that's the point of Pokemon. That you get upset because you're not in control of the battle. You cannot predict what the opponent is going to do. And I don't think the predicting is point of competitive Pokemon. I'm not gonna argue with that at all. But the point of Pokemon isn't to be in control. The point of Pokemon is to find a way to win the game. One way is being in control, but you have as I have talked about the original strategies, and people who do original stuff, they kind of are immune, quote-unquote immune to that kind of shenanigans. So you cannot always be in control, and that's the thing. You can't, and sometimes you just have to improvise and adjust your strategy a little bit to counteract the opponent's strategy. So yeah, that's a thing. So you cannot always be in control, but it's something what we always try to be in a Pokemon battle, or in Pokemon altogether. We try to be in control because that's the best play to play from, being in control, knowing what the opponent is going to do. So that's a thing. And I'm gonna do some editing, and yeah. So I'm probably just gonna do a regular narration after this one. So yeah, I'm not gonna be rambling too much because I have been already rambling quite a lot, and I just feel like talking about this kind of stuff right now as I'm LPing. So yeah, that's something, because I don't think that what's happening on the screen is going to be very much good for narration, because there isn't anything actiony going on. It's just the time trials. So yeah, without further ado, let's do some editing. Welcome back to this one attempt, and yeah, we are going to fail from the very beginning, so that's great. That's just fantastic. I cannot even describe it anymore. So yeah, it's just, yeah, I mean, I'm just driving here, casually driving, talking about stuff, talking about things what are happening on the screen, what might not actually be that interesting, but then again, there are many ways of seeing what is interesting and what isn't, and okay, get that too! Yes, we get it! Wait, whoa! Whoa. Hellfire, dark fire, now Gypsy Perhaps it's your turn. Choose me or your fire. Be mine or you will burn. I just like being a bit scatter-minded at times because it's I don't know, doing things what I want to do. Doing things what I want to do, except the obvious things I want to do, but what I cannot do right now because I'm holding a controller in my hands. So yeah, the thing is that I like jumping from thing to another. It's something what I choose to do. I don't think that I have an ADD or anything of the sort. But who knows, maybe I do and I'm just trying to defend myself from it. I'm trying to think that, no, that's impossible! Okay, get the 2. So yeah, I don't know, the thing things happening on the screen don't seem to be all that exciting to me, as it might seem to you. Oh, wait, whoa, that's too close, I didn't like that. Jump! Every jump! And now we just try to get to the finish line as soon as possible. So, yeah, I think gotta get that 2. Gotta get the 2, gotta get the 2, gotta get the 1, then drift a little and then try my best to shoot for the time to beat all the other time records. So here's the thing, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it, and it's not easy to really try to do this kind of stuff because I need to kind of focus a little bit. Make it jump and get the 2. Yes, gonna get the 1. Yes. Okay, I think I might have just enough time. Not sure. I'm not gonna try for the shortcut, it's gonna fail me anyway. You have failed me enough times, shortcut. Now it's time for me to spread my wings a little. Try to shoot for it myself. Take the 2, make the jump, and now it's time to unleash the almighty Cortex on his racing cart. And now we hope indeed that we will be able to cut the time enough so we will be able to get the platinum relic, and it seems that we are unless we fall down or something crucial happens, but no! We get the high score, we get the platinum relic, and that, my ladies and gentlemen, pretty much will conclude our episode, which is going to last for around half an hour, I feel. So, thank you for enduring. And once again, I'm better than I was before. What is this? What is this madness? So, yeah, we're gonna exit to the map. And I'm telling you, it has been fun doing this. It has been fun doing this again, but I really would have liked to kind of skip through this time trial, but I really wanted to narrate them. I really wanted to, because the thing is that it's fun. It's fun to narrate, and I just like to share my thoughts and kind of share myself a little bit while I'm doing something else, doing a bit of multitasking, you know, because I can. So yeah, why I'm not doing the Oxide Station yet is because I'm gonna leave it as a surprise for the finale. To leave the final relic, the final boss duo, and all that for the finale. So I'm gonna see you right there and then. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for enduring this part of LP. And like always, leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, have a fine day!